Growing up, I gardened with my father. He had gardened with his mother. When I gardened with my father, I felt special. We knew things others did not. We were connected to nature. We knew when to feed, when to harvest, when to prune, and when to let the garden rest. I have been an avid gardener all my life. My gardening is a release, an escape, a time for mindfulness. I can't say that I have any specific memories of my father as I garden, but I feel a sense of peace and happiness, a wholeness that I felt when my dad and I gardened together. I feel my father, and through him, my grandmother, when I garden. Gardening feels generational. The end of the season brings a new season. There must be an end for there to be a beginning. With the change of the season, there is an acknowledgement of what has happened, what has passed, and a preparation for what's to come. There's a passage by E.B. White that captures this feeling for me. E.B. White wrote the introduction for one of the most famous gardening books of all times, Onward and Upward in the Garden, written by his wife, Catherine S. White. The only moment in the year when Catherine actually got herself up for gardening, as opposed to wandering into and losing herself in the garden, was on the day in fall that she had selected in advance for the laying out of the spring bulb garden, a crucial operation, carefully charted and full of witchcraft. The morning often turned out to be raw and overcast, with a searching wind off the water, an easterly that finds its way quickly to the bones. The bad weather did not deter Catherine. The hour had struck. The strategy of spring must be worked out according to plan. Armed with a diagram and a clipboard, Catherine would get into a shabby old Brooks raincoat, much too long for her, put on a little round wool hat, pull on a pair of overshoes, and proceed to the director's chair, a folding canvas thing that had been placed for her at the edge of the plot. There she would sit, hour after hour, in the wind and the weather, while Henry Allen produced dozens of brown paper packages and a basket full of old bulbs, ready for the intricate internment. As the years went by and age overtook Catherine, there was something comical yet touching in her bedraggled appearance on this awesome occasion. The small, hunched-over figure, her studied absorption in the implausible notion that there would be yet another spring, oblivious to the ending of her own days, which she knew perfectly well was near at hand, sitting there with her detailed chart under those dark skies in the dying October, calmly plotting the resurrection. Welcome to this time of worship.